Hey guys, what's up? It's Simba here. Thank you so much for joining me on the Vision Board podcast.
All right, hey guys, Simba here. Of course, we got a special guest. Amal Mohammed, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm good. How are you? How's your Friday so far?
My Friday is amazing, you know. Honestly, I got a chance to speak to you last night. That was a real open like it felt like a heartfelt moment because it was like I know you're going through a lot and I don't want to touch too much on that sensitive topic, but how has thing been? Welcome to the Vision Board podcast.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for reaching out and for having me. It's an honor. Yeah, things lately with my personal life has been, an emotional roller coaster. But with that being said, everything happens for a reason, and
Hmm.
everyone's on this journey of life. Sometimes, we have our highs and lows, but yeah, I'm a little better now.
Okay,
Thank
that's
you.
amazing.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
so guys, Amal is a first generation Somali Canadian. She's breaking lots of barriers. She's won multiple awards, actually. Like we can go through them, like Phil Fraser Honor, uh, an award. So it's by the National Black Coalition. She got the Diversity Magazine AC Junior Achievement Award in 2019 and the Somali Women Children Association Community Service Recognition Award in 2019. Obviously Amal's not doing this for accolades. Amal, like my first question obviously is what is something people don't know about you? Like we know that you do these things, but you're more community based, but what is something that people might not know?
Oh, that's a good question. Honestly, the funny thing is when I didn't go to school for this. So I studied business and banking, and one of the reasons why I wanted to pursue media is because growing up, by the way, I'm from Toronto, but I can't really claim it because I grew up in Edmonton.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I grew up watching TV, and that's how I pretty much learned English, just because like my parents were, Somali immigrants, so they didn't really speak English very well. So I
Hmm.
watched a lot of television, and I remember growing up there was a lack of diversity. I never really saw anyone that looked like me, a black hijabi.
Hmm.
Um, with that being said, there's a lot of negative stereotypes about my community, the black community and the Muslim community as well. So I thought, okay, why not be that person who can make that change? Why not promote more diversity, more representation, and kind of just give our community a platform, a voice, and highlight the amazing work that people are doing? So honestly, when I get these awards, I feel like I really don't do much. All I do is just film.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm here because of the community. Like end of the day, it's like I'm
Hmm.
showcasing these people, and they're allowing me to film them, and they trust me with their stories. So I'm honored, and I always say yes, I've done like some of the work, but everything else, it takes a village basically.
100%. And you know, I want to say like you didn't begin in media, like you began volunteering in Edmonton with
Mhm.
Shaw TV, I believe, right?
Yes, correct. It's funny. I just literally just reached out to them randomly because
Hmm.
I wanted to kind of like learn what it's like to be in the media industry. So I figured so someone gave me an idea to just like reach out to a local channel and kind of like intern for them. So that's what I did. And I did that for 2 years. And that kind of like opened the door to Omni, which led to Muslim Kids TV, AMI Accessible, CBC, Now City News. So yeah, I always tell people like it's good to put yourself out there. Try to start off by like volunteering, interning, and then just work your way up. The right
Oh,
opportunities will come to you.
that's an amazing gem, honestly. Um, Volunteering, get your foot in the door and work your way up. That's amazing. Honestly, you forgot to mention that you just did the World Hijab Day um for CBC Vancouver with Hafsa and Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that honestly is what I see you doing more of. I guess a lot of people are not doing what you're doing. So this is why, you have your own lane, and I guess this is the Amal Mohamud lane. And I'm so grateful to speak to you because this is bravery at its finest, honestly, Amal. Thank you so much for doing what you do.
Thank you.
The next question I want to ask, because there's so many goals you've you broke down and so many things you've done, like, but what are the goals you'd like to, like, what is something you'd like to do more of in 2023?
Oh, that's a good question. It's funny because I'm more of a short term kind of girl. Like when it comes to goals, I don't do long-term goals. I do short-term goals. So I would say for this year, my goal is to do as much as I can in terms of just putting my work out there, working with doing more documentaries about the community, just promoting more representation, because that's the reason why I got into this field. Um, and I would love to have my own TV show.
Okay. I see that coming very, very, very soon. Like when you
Thank you.
mention TV show, are you talking about actual station, a platform on YouTube? What do you mean?
I want my own TV show at Netflix Canada.
Beautiful.
You know what
Beautiful.
they say? You know what they say? Dream big or go home.
Yes, 100%. So that's a perfect transition for me to ask the aha. When you think of aha, what can you say is your biggest aha moment in your career so far, aside from the TV show that you're going to pursue and manifest?
Mm, I think I was I was able to interview Alfonso Davis last year, and I think for me it was such a big moment because I didn't go to school for this. First I didn't go to school for this. I
Mhm.
literally had to work my way up. So when people saw that, when my friends and my family saw that, they realized, okay, anything is possible. And I think that was like a big aha moment for me because when you show others, that anything is possible, you give them that motivation and that inspiration. And for me, the funny thing is, I didn't really think of it that way. Like it was just like a small opportunity. Well, it's not a small opportunity, but for me, it was just something that I pitched to my supervisor and I was able to do it. But after that, just seeing how he made history becoming the first Canadian, player to score in the World Cup. This is something that I could show to my future kids generation.
100%, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was like a proud aha moment for me. And I think in that when I realized, okay, if I can do that, I think I could do anything.
Oh, beautiful. Um, like you mentioned, you pitching stories to your supervisor. I know that's always been something that, that's why I call it bravery. That's beautifully said, Amal. Like, any advice you'd give to a younger a younger you, or anybody coming up trying to do producing, trying to get into this industry like media, any advice you'd have for them, Amal?
I would say um you got to work hard. You have to be patient because when I first started off, I wasn't getting paid, right? I was interning, I was volunteering, and I was working and going to school. So you got
Mhm.
to be patient, you got to be persistent. You have to have the passion too. This is something that you have to love. If you're not into it, it won't come easy. Because I was hardworking, because I no one gave me anything. I literally had to work 10 times hard, right? I live in Alberta. So
Yeah.
yeah. It's not Toronto. It's not, so I had to work my, butt off. And so my advice would be work hard and just pursue your passion.
Hmm.
And just because you don't see anyone that looks like you there, be that person, be the first to enter the room. And then once you are there, give others opportunities and always be humble. Never look away and always put your community first.
That's beautifully said, Amal. Thank you so much for getting it done. And can we end it off with a beautiful soundtrack of your choice?
Oh, okay, okay. Oh my God. Okay, I was gonna say Drake, but no, 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 no. I'm gonna. Oh my God. Okay. That's a good question. Well, right now my favorite song is I was watching that show. I don't know if you're familiar. Ginny in Georgia on Netflix.
No, I'm not familiar.
Okay, okay.
Is it
Well,
new?
it's a new show. Yeah, it's kind of like a drama slash comedy show, but I've been watching that lately, and there's this one song that I can't stop, playing in my head. It's called "In the Afternoon" by
Hmm.
Joseph.
Okay.
That's like my favorite song right now that I'm obsessed with. So, it has nothing to do with. It's more like a love song, but
You know, here at the Vision Board podcast, we will find that song and we will add it into the outro. And thank you for getting it done, Amal. And don't worry, you will get a audio vision board file from the Vision Board podcast. Thank you so much for your time. Is there anything you would like to add to your Vision Board audio file before we wrap it up?
No, I think that's pretty much it. I was gonna say if you guys need photos or anything, let me know. I will. Yes, yes. You have my number. You have my email. So yeah, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor.
Thank you, Amal. Have a great
Yeah.
day. Take care.
You
Bye.
too. Take care. Bye. Bye.